Günaydın değerli konuklar, hoş geldiniz. Bu yıl Sabancı Vakfı'nın Philanthropy Seminerinin 9.sunu düzenliyoruz. Hepinize bir kez daha günaydın. Teşekkür ederiz bu sabah bizimle birlikte olduğunuz için. Gördüğünüz gibi bu yıl seminerimizin başlığı her şeye rağmen insan sevgisi. Birazdan burada iki olağanüstü kadını dinleyeceksiniz. Gerçekten hikayeleri karşısında soluğunuz kesilecek ve eminim durup çok düşüneceksiniz. Ama onların hikayeleri bize gösterecek ki aslında dünyanın her yerinde kadınların, kız çocukların yaşadığı ya da gördüğü şiddet farklı değil. Onların hikayeleri bize şunu gösterecek. Hayatımızda acılar yaşanılabilir ama mühim olan ondan sonra ne yapacağımız, bu acıları nasıl yeneceğimiz, nasıl savaşacağımız, en önemlisi bu yaşanılan tecrübeden ya da acılardan nasıl bir ders çıkarıp bunu dünyanın geri kalanındakilerle paylaşmak, özellikle kadınlara, çocuklara yönelik şiddeti durdurabilmek amacıyla bunları nasıl bir tecrübeye ve paylaşıma dönüştürebileceğimiz dersi olacak. Hikayelerinden çok etkileneceğinizi düşünüyoruz. Onları buraya davet etmeden önce kısaca özgeçmişlerinden bahsedeceğim. Dolayısıyla şimdilik burada bırakayım. Ama ilerleyen dakikalarda hem onların konuşmasını dinleyeceksiniz, sonrasında da soru-cevap bölümünde burada sahnede ben önce sohbet edeceğim. Sonra da sizlerden sorularınızı rica edeceğim. Katılımınız bizim için çok çok önemli. İki konuşmacımız da gerçekten çok olağanüstü tecrübeye sahipler. Dolayısıyla sizlerin soracağı sorularla onlara daha fazla, onların belki de bu tecrübelerinden daha fazla yararlanmamızı sağlayacaksınız sorularınızla ya da bunu gerçekleştirmeye çalışacağız. Bir hashtag'imiz var. Gördüğünüz gibi insan sevgisi. Buraya sorularınızı atabilirsiniz, yorumlarınızı atabilirsiniz. Yorumlarınız bizim için ayrıca değerli olacaktır. Dolayısıyla ben de seminerimiz boyunca sizlerin sorularını hashtag'imiz üzerinden de görebileceğim. Şimdi bu kısa açılıştan sonra öncelikle Sabancı Vakfı Mütevelli Heyeti Başkanı Sayın Guler Sabancı'yı buraya davet etmek istiyorum. Bize bir açılış konuşması yapacak. Arkasından diğer konuşmacılarımızı davet edeceğim. Sayın Sabancı, buyurun. Günaydın. Teşekkürler.
Evet, günaydın efendim hepinize. Değerli konuklarımız, değerli konuşmacılarımız, Amanda Lindhout, Waris Dirie, değerli sanatçılar, değerli basın mensupları, çok sevgili öğrenciler, bugün katılımınız bizi çok memnun etti. Bu yıl 9.sunu düzenlediğimiz Sabanci Vakfı Philanthropy Seminerimize ve Sabanci Center'a hoş geldiniz. Her yıl olduğu gibi bu yılda seminerimizi 10 Aralık Dünya İnsan Hakları Günü ile aynı haftada yapıyoruz. Çünkü insan haklarının sivil toplum çalışmalarında çok büyük önemi var. Aslında sivil toplum çalışmalarının özüdür insan hakları. İnsan hakları tüm insanların hak ve saygınlık açısından eşit ve özgür olarak doğduğu anlayışına dayanır. Ve ancak bütün bireyler haklarını eşit ve özgürce kullanabildiğinde gelişmiş bir toplumdan söz edebiliriz. Maalesef bugün dünya genelinde insan haklarının ideal şekilde uygulandığı bir ortamdan söz etmemiz mümkün değil. Bu nedenle toplumsal gelişmeyi sağlayacak etkili çalışmalara çok ihtiyacımız var. Toplumsal gelişmeye giden yolda etkiye yatırım yapmanın giderek önem kazandığını görüyoruz. Etkili hayırseverlik çalışmalarıyla kalıcı ve ses getiren sonuçlar elde etmek her zamankinden daha önemli hale gelmeye başladı. Biz de Sabancı Vakfı olarak faaliyetlerimizi sivil toplumla işbirliği zeminini genişleterek kalıcı ve sürdürülebilir etki yaratacak şekilde planlıyoruz. Hayırseverlik alanında yeni yaklaşımları ve dünyada etki yaratan örnekleri paylaşmak için de bu filantropi seminerlerini yapıyoruz. Değerli konuklar, birazdan kendi deneyimlerinden yola çıkarak ilham verici sonuçlar elde eden iki cesur kadına kulak vereceğiz. Dinleyeceğimiz bu örneklerin toplumsal gelişmeye katkı sağlamak için bu salondaki herkese ilham vermesini diliyorum. Bu salondan ben de yapabilirim duygusuyla çıkmakla kalmayalım. Her birimiz kendi ilham veren hikayelerimizi yaratmak için bir adım atalım. Bu yılki seminerimizin konusu her şeye rağmen insan sevgisi. Seminerimize bu ismi verirken hem konuşmacılarımızın hikayelerini hem de dünyada yaşanan pek çok olayı göz önünde bulundurduk. Konuşmacılarımızın yaşadıkları her şeyi insan sevgisinin gücüyle aşmaları seminerlerimizin başlığını kendiliğinden ortaya çıkardı. İlk konuğumuz Somali'de isyancılar tarafından kaçırılan, 460 günlük esaretin sonunda kurtulmayı başaran ve insanları zulme iten koşulları değiştirmek için hayırseverlik faaliyetlerine başlayan gazeteci, yazar Amanda Lindhout olacak. Diğer konuğumuz ise küçük yaşta kadın sünnetine uğrayan, 13 yaşında yaşlı bir adamla evlendirilmek üzereyken evden kaçıp, dünya çapında tanınan bir model olduktan sonra hayatını kadın sünnetiyle mücadeleye adayan Birleşmiş Milletler İyi Niyet Elçisi Waris Dirie olacak. İkisi de yaşadıkları acı olayların üstünü kapatmak yerine o koşulları yaratan gerçeklerle mücadele etmeyi seçmiş kişiler. Kendilerine yapılanlara rağmen insan sevgisinden vazgeçmeyerek, insanın içindeki sevgiyi yok eden koşulları ortadan kaldırmak için çalışıyorlar. Onlar kendi yaşadıklarını başkalarının da yaşamaması, insanların içindeki kötülüğü besleyen koşulların ortadan kalkması için çabalıyorlar. İnanıyorum ki onların hikayeleri ve her ne olursa olsun iyilik adına verdikleri mücadele bizlere yol gösterecek. Değerli konuklar, insan hakları alanında yapılacak her katkı, hayata geçirilecek her çalışma büyük önem taşıyor. İnsan hakları, engellilerin hayata eşit katılımını teşvikten, erken yaşta zorla evliliklerin önüne geçilmesine, kadınların eğitimine ve iş hayatına katılımından, bunun devamlılığının sağlanmasına kadar hayatımızı çevreleyen pek çok konuda karşımıza çıkıyor. İnsan haklarının önündeki engelleri ancak bütüncül bir yaklaşımla çözümün parçası olarak, daha önemlisi her işimizde insan sevgisiyle hareket ederek kaldırabiliriz ancak. Bu konuda önemli bir görev üstlenen, çözümün parçası olmayı seçen sivil toplum örgütlerinin çalışmalarını desteklemeye Sabancı Vakfı olarak devam edeceğiz. Bugün burada izleyeceğimiz konuşmacılar da üzerlerine düşeni yerine getiren cesur kadınlar. İnsan hakları konusunda kendi hikayelerinden yola çıkan ve toplumsal gelişmeye dair çalışmalarıyla dünya çapında etki yaratmayı başaran kişiler. Bunlardan ilham alarak bizler de kendi toplumumuzda bu farkındalığı daha da artırmak ve sürdürülebilir etki yaratmak için üzerimize düşeni yapmalıyız. Yazarlarımızdan, sanatçılarımızdan, yönetmenlerimizden ve tüm medya temsilcilerinden insan hakları alanında duyarlılık yaratma konusundaki yapmakta oldukları konularda desteklerini artırarak sürdürmelerini diliyorum. Sözlerimi bitirmeden bir kez daha altını çizmek istiyorum ki, özellikle dünyanın ve ülkemizin içinde bulunduğu bu zor dönemde insan sevgisi pusulamız olmalı. Bundan sapmamalıyız. Her şeyin özünde insan var ve her şeyin üstünden gelebilecek olan da insan sevgisi. İnsan sevgisiyle ve kararlılıkla yapacağımız tüm çalışmaların toplumsal gelişmeye katkı sağlayacağına yürekten inanıyorum. Dünyanın dört bir yanında artan gönüllülükle, insan hakları konusunda çalışanların arttığını her gün görüyoruz ve bu bizi çok mutlu ve umutlu kılıyor. Sözlerime son vermeden önce Sabancı Vakfı'nda bugünkü bu seminerin gerçekleşmesine yürekten katkısı olan Zerrin Hanım ve Rana'ya ve tüm Sabancı Vakfı çalışanı arkadaşlarıma huzurlarınızda teşekkür ediyorum. Seminerimizin faydalı geçmesini, hepimize yeni ufuklar açmasını, hepimize cesaret ve umut vermesini diliyorum. Hem sizlere hem de tüm konuşmacılarımıza bir kez daha geldiğiniz, katıldığınız için sonsuz teşekkürlerimi sunuyorum. Sevgiyle kalın. Teşekkür ederim.
Sayın Guler Sabancı'ya çok teşekkür ediyoruz konuşması için. Sayın Sabancı'nın da belirttiği gibi gerçekten dünyanın şu anda mücadele etmesi gerektiği en önemli mesele şiddet. Kadına yönelik şiddet, çocuklara yönelik şiddet, genel olarak şiddet. Dolayısıyla herkesin güçlerini birleştirmesi gerekiyor. Biraz önce söylediğim gibi iki gerçekten olağanüstü kadını dinleyeceğiz. Amanda Lindhout ve Waris Dirie. Birazdan bize hikayelerini anlatacaklar. İlk konuşmacımız Amanda. Amanda meslektaşım. Bir gazeteci, Kanadalı bir gazeteci, savaş muhabiri. Birazdan kendi tecrübesini aktarırken neden özellikle savaş muhabiri olmayı tercih ettiğini de sizlere aktaracak. Kolay değil. Gidip görev yaptığı yerler dünyanın belki de en tehlikeli bölgeleri. Afganistan, Irak, Somali, Afrika'daki pek çok bölge. Ve buraları korkmadan giden bir kadın gazeteci. Bunun sonunda bu haber kovalamacısının sonunda da Somali'de 460 gün esir tutulan, şiddet gören bir gazeteci. Birazdan tecrübesinin ayrıntılarını sizlerle paylaşacak. Bu tecrübesini bir kitaba da dönüştürdü. A House in the Sky, Türkiye'deki gökteki ev olarak Türkçe'ye çevrildi. Türkiye'de basıldı kitabı. Dışarıda bulabilirsiniz. Gerçekten çok çarpıcı bir kitap. Bu kitapta da yaşadıklarını anlatıyor ama burada en önemlisi Amanda'nın ne yaşadığından çok o yaşadıklarından ne çıkartıp ve ondan sonra insanlarla, kadınlarla, bütün dünyayla neleri paylaştı. Neden paylaşmak istediğini bizlere aktaracak. Neden paylaşmanın önemli olduğunu, paylaşırken aslında neleri değiştirebileceğimizi, neden yaşanan bu tecrübelerin kendimize saklı kalmaması gerektiğini burada öğreneceğiz. Bu arada hemen şunu belirteyim. Amanda'nın yazdığı bu kitap çok yakın zamanda film olarak da gösterime girecek. Kitabın hakları satıldı. Dolayısıyla aslında sadece konuşmalarında dinlemekle kalmayacak. Yani genelde konuşma yaparak anlatıyor, konuşmalar yaparak anlatıyor. Pek çok ülkeyi geziyor ama yakında bir film olarak da bütün dünyayla paylaşmış olacak bu tecrübesini. Amanda aynı zamanda bir aktivist. Çeşitli konuşmalar yapıyor ama Global Enrichment Foundation, Küresel Zenginleştirme Vakfı kurucusu ve bu vakıf sayesinde özellikle Afrika'da, Somali'de, Kenya'da pek çok kadının ve çocuğun daha iyi bir hayat yaşayabilmesi için, şiddetten uzak kalabilmeleri için, daha kaliteli bir hayata sahip olabilmeleri için, eğitim haklarını ve genel olarak bütün temel haklardan yararlanabilmeleri için çeşitli organizasyonlara imza atıyor ve bugüne kadar 3 milyon dolara yakın bağış toplamış bir isim. Dediğim gibi pek çok ülkeyi geziyor, pek çok seyahat yapıyor, pek çok konuşmalar yapıyor ve bu konuşmalarında da tek bir şeyin altını çiziyor. O da paylaşmak çok önemli, sevgi çok önemli. Dolayısıyla diğer ayrıntıları kendisinden dinleyelim. I would like to invite Amanda Lindhout. Yes, Amanda, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Well, hello. Good morning. It is so exciting for me to be here in Istanbul with all of you. I have come a very long way to share with you my story. Sharing stories is what I love. It's what I've always loved. It is that which drew me to journalism in my 20s, and it's sort of ironic that it is now the sharing of my own story. But I think that we learn from each other. We can learn from each other's stories. We can definitely learn from each other's stories of survival. And what you're going to hear from me today in the brief time that I have on this stage is a difficult story. My story begins a long way from here in my hometown, a place called Red Deer, which is in central Alberta, Canada. It's a small agricultural farming community. And as a girl, I lived with my single mother and my two brothers. We lived in a basement apartment suite. We really had no money in the house. My mom worked as a cashier at a grocery store. So we didn't travel at all. But I saw the world through the pages of National Geographic magazine. I kept a great big stack of them beside my bed, and the world that I saw on those pages, this world that was out there somewhere, this exotic and beautiful and colorful place really called to me. And then as a young woman, I was often asking myself how I could make some sort of a difference in the world, and eventually I thought maybe journalism could be the answer to that and could be a way to go out and see the world. And so eventually I traveled to over 70 countries. I traveled all through my 20s, often with a backpack on and starting my journalism career. And I lived in places like Afghanistan and Iraq.
Evet, Amanda'nın tecrübesini hep birlikte dinledik. Birazdan burada benimle birlikte olacaklar ve hep birlikte aslında sohbet edeceğiz. Biraz daha belki detaylar üzerine konuşabileceğiz ama paylaşmanın ne kadar önemli olduğunu gördük ve buradan ne gibi sonuçlar çıkarıp bunu nasıl bir güce dönüştürebileceğimizi anladık. Bir başka konuşmacımızı, diğer konuşmacımızı yine olağanüstü güçlü bir kadını, hayatında yaşadığı tecrübelerden müthiş sonuçlar çıkarmış ve bunu bir yaşam tarzı haline getirmiş, bu tecrübeleri paylaşmayı. Sadece kendine saklamamış ama başka kız çocukları için, başka kadınlar için de bunları bir mücadele meselesi haline getirmiş. Waris Dirie'yi dinleyeceğiz. Kendisi Somali'nin Etiyopya sınırındaki küçük bir kasabadan Galkayo bölgesinde dünyaya gözlerini açmış bir göçebe ailenin kızı. Daha 5 yaşındayken kadın sünneti şiddetine maruz kalmış. Daha sonrasında zorlu bir hayatın sonunda 13 yaşındayken yaşlı bir adamla evlendirilmek istenince zincirlerini kırmış ve müthiş bir kaçış hikayesinden sonra Londra'ya gidip burada çeşitli işlerde çalışırken keşfedilmiş bir isim, bir kadın. Daha sonrasında top model kariyeri yapmış ki ben de ilk bu projeye başladığımızda evet ben hatırlıyorum dünyanın en güzel yüzlerinden bir tanesiydi dedim ilk bana söylediklerinde. Gerçekten öyle. Dünyanın pek çok önemli moda dergisine kapak olmuş bir isim. Pek çok büyük kozmetik firmasıyla, modacılarla çalışmış bir isim. Ve bir gün Marie Claire dergisine yaşadığı tecrübeyi, yani kadın sünneti şiddetini anlatma cesaretini gösteriyor. Biliyorsunuz moda dünyası, kozmetik, güzellik, bu sektörler son derece katı ve aslında bu tip hikayelerin anlatılmasına çok açık olmayan sektörler. Ne de olsa hep çok güzel olacaksınız, hep örnek hayatınız olacak, hep ideal kadın olacaksınız ama öyle yapmayı tercih etmeyip Marie Claire dergisinin hikayesini anlattıktan sonra bütün dünyada ilgiyi bu meselenin üzerine toplayabildiğini görüp ve buradan bir sonuç çıkartıp sonuçta bu uygulamanın, bu şiddetin, kadına yönelik, kız çocuklarına yönelik bu şiddetin ne kadar yaygın bir uygulama olduğunu daha fazla, daha sık anlatmaya karar vermiş bir isim. Birazdan sizlere anlatacak. Arap televizyonlarında özellikle NBC, El Arabiya, El Cezire gibi kanallarda kadın sünneti hakkında konuşan belki de ilk isimlerden bir tanesi. Yine pek çok diğer uluslararası kanallarda da röportajları ve belgeselleri yayınlanmış bir isim. Sonuçta o da bir vakıf kurarak tecrübelerini hem paylaşmak hem de bir aktivist olarak hayatına devam etmeye karar vermiş. Desert Flower Foundation, Çöl Çiçeği Vakfı ki aynı isimli bir de kitabı var. Dünyadaki kız çocuklarının bu şiddete maruz kalmaması için pek çok çabaya, girişime imzasını atıyor. Kendisi aynı zamanda Birleşmiş Milletler İyi Niyet Elçisi. Ben daha fazla uzatmayayım, isterseniz kendisi tecrübelerini anlatsın. Ondan dinleyeceklerimiz çok önemli olacak. Ama önce bir filmimiz var. Filmimizi izleyelim ve sonra kendisini buraya, kürsüye davet edeceğim.
Waris, so good to see you. You look great. What are you wearing? Do you want something to drink? Coffee, tea, water, still, sparkling, Coke?
Water, please.
Okay, another water, please.
Yes, ma'am.
So, I watched the BBC film. I thought it was amazing. So tell me, how do you feel seeing your mother? You haven't seen her in how long?
20 years.
Wow, 20 years. God, I would love not to have seen my mother for 20 years. You really are a nomad girl. And now look at you. You're a top model everybody adores. So, tell me how you got discovered. Tell me about the day that changed your life. You just walked into a fast food restaurant and there was this photographer, right?
That's not the day that changed my life.
What? Well, what do you mean?
I don't want to do any more of these nomad girl to top model stories.
Well, that's what we arranged. That's what our readers want.
If I tell you a story, will you guarantee me it will be published?
Look, I can't guarantee you anything. You know, we're one of the top magazines. We've got readers all over the world. Okay. Okay. Tell me. Tell me about the day that changed your life.
I was 3 years old. And the night before, I was given an extra portion of rice. I didn't know why.
Dirie. Very good. Yeah? Waan ku gudayaa way Fariid baa tahay. Yaa way. Waan ku guday hayade. Oo yaan ku gudo. Fadhiiso Faadmo. Faadmo fadhiiso de. Haya Faadmo fadhiiso. Tete. Alaabta ma bilaabana.
Waris Dirie'yi şimdi sahneye davet edeceğim. Waris Dirie. Thank you. Pleasure to be.
Good morning, good afternoon. What time is it? It's nice to be here. I wanted to be in Turkey for so many years. It was a true passion of mine to come here and have a great long holiday, but I never made it until today. So it's nice to be with you. I'm sure some of you have been feel shocked to see this movie, yeah? This movie is real. That clip is real. It is reality. 200 million women worldwide, and I'm sure more than that. And not all over the world, but also right here in Turkey, it happens. There's other communities that brings this terrible practice. I was born in Somalia, raised until I really truly don't have no idea how old I am. Not do I give a shit, but anyway, excuse me. There's a children here, yes? No. Anyway, I was about, I would say, 4 or 5. And I clearly remember the holiday. I knew all the girls go through this. Why do I have? I knew all the girls go, there's something happens, and nobody explained to us or to the girl when you get mutilated or what happens and what's for. Then that day when it happened, I wouldn't wish this torture to anyone, even to my enemy. And as a child, you cannot understand what's happening or what happened and what is the meaning of this, what is the purpose, why God created me to go through this. And therefore, I got to learn on my own, without an education, without a help, without understanding. No one tell you what it is, it's been done and why it happened. That I found out, one day I find out the only reason it happened is because I was born a female, a girl. And that was my punishment. And I really could not grow up as a Muslim child to believe a greater, higher power, God. I thought, God, you create man and woman. This is the price. What is the price to be a woman? And what is the reason we existed anyway? If this is all I have to look forward to in life, surely God don't hate me that much. Now what is this? What is this meaning? So I had to take the horn, shall I say, take the bull by the horn and find out this whole thing. And it's just absolutely nonsense. Madness, crazy.
Waris, thank you so much. Would you like to join me, please? And I would like to invite Amanda also to join me here. Yeah, you can, either. Which one? Yeah, you can go there. Just let me say a couple of words in Turkish. Bu bölümde sayın dinleyicilerimiz, katılımcılarımız, davetlilerimiz, ben biraz sohbet edeceğim ama aslında istediğim sizlerin de bu sohbete dahil olması ve sorularınızla belki de katılmanız. Çünkü sizlerden gelecek sorular belki de buradaki sohbeti daha da zengin kılacak. En önemlisi aklınıza takılanlar varsa, belki bundan sonrası için neler yapılması gerektiği konusunda düşünüyor ve konuşmacılarımızla bu sorularınızı paylaşmak istiyorsanız lütfen bana iletin. Sorularınızın kısa olmasını rica edeceğim. Tabii yorumlarınız varsa onları da almayı memnuniyetle isteriz. Bu arada bir kez daha hatırlatayım, hashtag'imiz var, insan sevgisi. Oraya da fikirlerinizi, yorumlarınızı ekleyebilirseniz çok memnun oluruz. Böylelikle bizi takip edenler sosyal medyadan burada olmasalar bile neler konuştuğumuzu ve konunun ne kadar önemli olduğunu takip edebilirler diye düşünüyorum. Well, thank you very much again for joining us today.
Thank you. It's wonderful to be here.
It was wonderful to have you, both of you, and wonderful speeches actually, very teaching. I would like to start with you, Amanda. I talked about your book, and it's translated also in Turkish. But it must be hard for you to write your experience, I mean, to write this book. Tell us a little bit about your feelings. How hard was it to put everything together and just tell your story?
Well, certainly it was difficult, but it was also a very healing thing to do. I took 3.5 years, and I worked with a wonderful American co-author, Sarah Corbett, and you know, it was really just the two of us for 3.5 years, and putting it down was a way of processing it and getting it out of my system in a way, and so it was very cathartic. And the difficult moment was really then when it was released and it was out in the world, because all of the details were then public, and that was another process to go through, just coming to a place of peace with knowing that, you know, people are now privy to some of the more difficult details, some of the violence, the sexual abuse that I chose to put in the book. But the book came out 3.5 years ago now, and so I've had these years of traveling around the world on book tours, and I'm really proud of A House in the Sky. I'm really glad that I did it. It's also being made into a movie, as Waris's story was as well. And I look forward to that too. The intention for the book was to tell a story that I hoped would inspire people and just remind them of the strength of the human spirit inside of all of us.
But I mean, in this book you explain, or you just tell the whole story. I mean, even the most difficult part, the most difficult days.
I didn't. No. So the book is a snapshot of what occurred during those 460 days. And I was very selective about what I put in the book. I didn't put the worst things that happened to me into the book. And there are just details that didn't need to go in the book, and out of a sense of my own privacy and dignity, I chose not to put them in there.
Yeah. Okay. Waris, you just mentioned briefly, but I really want to go into detail a little bit about that, because I think it's a huge courage to decide to talk about your experience. I mean, you decided to tell your story to Marie Claire, which is a fashion magazine actually, and the rules are very, you know, I mean, it's fashion business, so everything has to be perfect, but you rather choose to explain what happened to you, and just tell us a little bit more about that. Why you dared to that? I mean, it was daring to explain everything. Why? What was your choice? Why you choose this way?
Well, first of all, I was ready to come for FGM. I knew that it was time for me to head on.
To let go.
Yes,
really.
and no, come after, stop everything else and come for FGM, and I knew it was the time. And one day the magazine called my agency and said, can we do a story? We want to do a story on Waris and about her camel, supermodel from a camel, riding camel girl, blah, that's it, whatever, some nonsense, I don't know. So I said, aha, I'll just go get lost. Then I thought about it. After I really hung up the phone and I told them no, and I thought about it and suddenly click something and I said, oh, this can open the door for my story. I can tell this story, and this is a women's magazine. I can do this one. But would they want to do it? So I said, yes. I didn't tell them what it was, so I just said, yeah, sorry, I'm sorry. I was rude to you yesterday. Let's do this story. Oh, okay, we set up, we get there, I get there, and I said, yeah, but not the story you want. I have another story. Do you want to do it or you not? And if you're going to do it, please tell me now, because it's not easy for me to tell you this story. So will you tell me yes or no? Well, I don't know. Let me think. I have to call my editor. Oh, wow. And then she came back and she said, yeah. So I went for it. And it really did. It opened the door.
Why they were afraid of?
What?
Why? She needed time to think
Well,
about it because
come
you
on,
think
I
that
mean,
it's
a glossy magazine. It's unfortunately to say, you know, nobody wants the truth.
Yeah.
No one wants to know the truth, you know, when it comes to such a thing. My mother. Oh. Sorry, wow, it's a long story.
How long you haven't seen her?
Long time I haven't seen her. I haven't seen her since there. Ethiopia was like 5 years ago.
She's still back at Somalia?
Yes,
She lives there?
she's in Somalia, yes. Yeah. Sorry, where I am?
No, you were just telling that people, they don't want to
Yeah, so they didn't want the
talk
truth,
about it.
and oh, it's a woman thing, oh, it's a what? Oh, yeah, we'll deal with that another time. So it just, they had to do it. They knew it, they have to do it. There was a promise that to do this. You gotta do it, and they have to. They really took a risk, I must say. And they were shocked when the magazine came out that they couldn't believe the audience, how much they got, and how many people send them letters and emails and this and about the subject alone. And so that really opened the door for.
Yeah.
Because people didn't know, especially in America. And then from there I thought, because when I wrote this story and when I said, I don't care, I gotta do it, and nobody wanted, really, all the publishers in America said, no, thank you, yeah, we'll get back to you, we'll call you. And then I said, I'm gonna do this for the library, for this, for the library, for somebody have this got to be done. And the world have to know. So one day, just some lady said, okay, a publisher said, okay, we do the story. And the book, so they did the book. Mm-hmm. And the book came out, and the book ran away by himself, because the story it's a strong story, and it's nobody can tell the way I tell. I tell brutally honest.
That's important what you say. I mean, it's the same case. I think this is what we have also in Turkey, because you mentioned that nobody really wants to talk about it, about the violence against kids and violence against women. And everybody thinks somewhere something happened to some woman, and it's not part of our life. So it's it's like telling all these stories like cutting your comfort zone, right? It's hard to hear all these experiences, hard to hear all these stories. So maybe you want to tell us a little bit about sharing. This is something that you really.
Yeah, I'm quite passionate about sharing my story. Actually, I have the great opportunity to travel all over the world and share with audiences like this something which was a difficult experience that I lived through, an experience from which I've learned a few things. And what I have come to realize as I've traveled around the world is that though I've had this, experience that most people have not had of being kidnapped, most people, so many women, can relate to threads in my story of oppression and abuse. And unfortunately, as we know, it's common everywhere around the world. Women are marginalized and abused. And I think, at least for me, I find a tremendous amount of growth and healing that comes from sharing my story, from connecting with other people who've experienced and survived violence as well.
I was just thinking, have you had any conversation with those boys who captured you? I mean, did they talk to you, or have you shared anything?
Well, sure, yeah. I mean, I was in captivity for, as I said, 460 days, so quite a long time. So yeah, there were conversations that took place within the confines of captivity, especially early on. Though they hadn't been to school, they were quite bright. They, spoke some broken English. They listened to the BBC radio every day. They liked to practice the little bit of English that they knew. So I learned something about their lives, and it's really what I learned about their lives that helped me get to a place of compassion as well, because it was not difficult for me to see them as, yes, the perpetuators of violence, but also the victims of it too.
Mm-hmm. No, because after all these years, I mean, what's your feeling about them? Because you just talk about the forgiveness,
Yeah.
but when you analyze those boys and those people who are using violence against other people, how do you describe them? And what's your feeling about them?
What's my feeling for those boys today? I mean, I strive every single day when I wake up in the morning to find a place of forgiveness inside of them, because that's something I do for myself. That's not something I do for them. It's like, if I can let go of that, then I can live a full and rich life, not held back by the accumulation of negative emotions. So honestly, I don't feel a great deal of hate inside of myself for those boys anymore. But I have hard days. Like, I have days where, I might have a bad dream the night before, and then the next day I'm wrestling with particular memories. And so when those memories come up, so do emotions like anger. But I truly, if I were able to have any outcome that I wanted on the other side of this whole thing, it would be that those boys too would somehow find healing in their lives and become productive members of the world and society. Like, that would be a great outcome, I don't know if that's ever going to happen, but I don't feel a lust for revenge or a need for them to spend the rest of their lives in prison in order for me to move on with my healing.
Okay, well, let's talk about a little bit also about the future, as you mentioned, because, I mean, you are an ambassadrice of goodwill, ambassadrice of United Nations, and you said, we know that there are many, many campaigns and many activities to stop the violence all over the world, and also female genital mutilation is now, there's an awareness, as you mentioned, but what is next? I mean, what can we do? I mean, the Western world now talk about much more about those issues, but what about those little girls in Africa or in other part of the world? What else can we do? Can you do, or can we do?
We can do a lot. No, there's only one way to do this, and that is education. I am writing a book now, it's a children's book, education children's book. First ones will be for Africa, and then it will be the rest of the world. But in order to know, in order to demolish any problem, we have to know first what it is and what's causing it. And people have no idea what really is going on, what they're doing, and why are they doing it. And for them, this first thing they think is because of the lack of education, they think, okay, then something else took over instead of education, and that is a necessity for the girl is valued, is worth something. She become an asset for the family. So they are poor, so she have to be exchanged in order to, to be married. Now, to be married, she have to go through all this because she will not accept it in the society. Mm-hmm. So, it's just built up one after another, and it's all lack of education. So, if that little girl know tomorrow, hey, what's waiting for you? There's something, then they learn. The girl can just tomorrow say, Mama, do you know what FGM is? And the child can teach the mother because the mother don't know. Her mother went through her great-great-grand, so on. So this is just a little pattern of nobody even just think twice. You don't think twice, just like getting on the brush. It's just the normality. It becomes so normal. And the only way to change this cycle is education. And this is where I attack. It's just only going for education for children now.
Mm-hmm. Do you think education is much more powerful than tradition?
Yeah. You know what they say, education is power, right? Mm-hmm. Power is education, knowledge. No, yes, it is. It will be, and it is. It had to be. I know better now than what I knew when I didn't know anything. So, yes, they will know.
Yeah. What you would say about that? Philanthropy is so important. I mean, and I'm sure that your speeches all over the world make a huge difference. But what more? What can we do? I mean, it's good to talk about it. It's good to make all these activities, but how to change on the ground?
Well, I think that we all, just as human beings here in the world, have a responsibility to do what we can to give back in the ways that we can. And for some people, like Waris or myself, we have, platforms, stages to stand on and to create awareness about the issues that we're passionate about. But everybody has their own space in which they can work to make their community or the world, a better place with their own passion and their own skills. And we really have the responsibility to do that. And it begins with a choice and a commitment to that. And it can even look like something as simple as every day making a commitment to be a compassionate person in whatever ways it shows up that day, like pointing your feet in the direction of that and really walking that path in life to be a compassionate person, to help others, and being committed to doing that will create more opportunities to contribute in bigger and bigger ways. The more committed you become to being that kind of person and living that path, opportunities will come. There's certainly no shortage of groups that you can align yourself with that are doing great work in the world.
Yeah, I think we have to mention also that how important is the media. Reporting from different areas of the world and reporting about those issues are so important. So freedom of media, freedom of journalism is highly important also in dealing with these issues.
Too.
Yeah.
They have a great responsibility, and it's shocking sometimes what I see in the media, that they do not help things. They even create more of negative stories than what it really originally was. So media have a big responsibility, and they need to know what to do with it.
Yeah, don't you think? I mean, do you agree?
Yeah, and I think the media also plays a great role as well in terms of informing us about what's going on. I know, in the case of the work that I've been able to do in that part of the world, and in the success of raising the money that we have to fund programs over there, it's been also like having media support that helps tell the story and the narrative and informs people in places like Canada, where I live, or the United States, where I spend a lot of time speaking about this issue, and people go, wow, I don't even know where Somalia is on a map, let alone what's going on over there, you know, and then but through the power of media, they can read about it, you know, and educate themselves and then find ways to help, like through organizations like mine.
And also, usually, I think it's all over, I mean, all over the places is the same, because we are reporting about the wars, but in a statistic way. How many people died, or the war is going on, how many soldiers, and, you know, politics. Actually, we have to concentrate more on human issues, I guess, right? Human stories. That's the most important part. And more we tell about the human stories, more we can create this awareness. I don't know, what's your opinion? But
the more we can relate to each other, you know. Yeah. We all have a story. Each human being, we all have a story. But to share that story and to encourage and push others, it is value, is good.
I'm going to turn to the audience, but before to do that, you just briefly mentioned, but do we know what is the specific number of little girls who are suffering from the FGM?
Little girls, it's women now.
Women now, yes.
No, it's well, the UN estimation right now is 200 million, but I am sure it's more, because in just a year or two, a couple of years ago, Asia was not even in the number of in the system of the UN. The whole Asia was out of the number. So,
what's your estimate? I mean, what?
Just 200,000 now.
200,000.
200 million.
200 million.
Sorry.
200 million.
200 million women. No, it's shockingly disgusting. Yes.
And do we discuss about that? I mean, can you imagine this number? And we don't discuss it about that much. I mean, it's not an agenda for many people. So
no,
how to make it an agenda? I know that for UN it's a big issue, but what about the rest of the public? I mean, how to make an agenda? Your foundation is concentrated on that, right? So
yes.
Can you please tell us a little bit what
the foundation Desert Flower is based on 4 countries, and is really raising awareness for since 16 years, and we also save girls from Djibouti, Sierra Leone. We have a few thousands now. It's 4,000 now. And we support these girls every month. They go to school. We guarantee their school and their food for the family and the medical service. So we have, we don't have enough money to save more, but the more money we raise, the more girls we save to educate them and to save them from FGM.
And educate also mothers, as you said.
Yes.
So
I mean, it's for everybody, really. The more you learn, the better.
Also, I mean, did you go back to Somalia since then?
I have been back to Somalia, yes. I was back in Somalia about 5 times after captivity in the years that immediately followed. It's been a long time since I've been back to Somalia. It's very unlikely that I will go back there again. It felt important during the first years that I was setting up my foundation to go and build partnerships. And now I see that that probably wouldn't be good for my well-being, for my healing, you know, which is an ever-evolving journey, and what was good for me and what I was capable of doing a couple of years ago has changed, and now it's just not something I need to do. I wouldn't put myself in that kind of danger. It just wouldn't be healthy for me. So we now, with the foundation, we work in partnership with organizations that are on the ground, Somali-based organizations, and the work that we did in the first couple of years with the foundation was much more about creating and then implementing programs. Now we're in support of existing programs that are operated by partners, so it just doesn't require my presence.
Okay, but basically, what they deal with kids, right? To educate
Yeah,
them.
our primary mandate is about education, with a special focus on female education. In 2011, there was a famine in Somalia. We did a lot of fundraising also for famine relief work. But yeah, when the famine wrapped up, we ended those food relief programs and focus exclusively on education now.
Do you think it's important also to, I mean, all these programs and philanthropy, all these, foundations are especially designated to help women and to educate women. But what about men? I mean, education for men about women issues, especially, or about human rights, basic human rights, is essential too. What do you think about that? I mean,
that would be, they need a special program, special education for the man. Sorry, guys. That's not what I, no. It's like, it's very sensitive one. Like, special education when it comes to female, how to deal, what is she, or what is she. You really need some special education. I have to think about what it is, but not
because
to nurture you need nurturing 24 hours.
No, it's actually, we have huge problem of violence against women in Turkey, and trying to deal with that. It's really
this is so sad. You people, man, you guys, what is the problem? What is the problem? What's happening? What you doing? Where's your mama? Don't you have a mama? Will you beat your mama? Will you beat your sister? Your daughter? Hey, you're supposed to be the king of the home. Love, protection.
Yeah.
No, stop this. Stop. It's not, it's really, it's a terrible thing to do. You don't get love back in this way. You create so much pain and suffering. What for? Enjoy life with what you got and who you got with you, and just love. That is all you do. Love your life. Love what you have. Love everybody. My God.
Yeah. No, I was. Bravo.
There's a guy. Hey! That's my man. Thank you.
No, I just mentioned Turkey, but it's not only Turkey, of course. I mean, many countries are suffering because of this problem, and we always say one way to deal with that is the women empowerment, but the other way is just to educate, and it's not women problem only, it's a man problem. So we have to name it correctly. That's why I ask you. Now I want to turn to the audience, and I would like to get some questions. And please mention your name. And Türkçe de sorabilirsiniz. Simultane tercümanımız var ama İngilizce sorabilirseniz tabii daha kolay halletmiş olabiliriz. Lütfen kısaca kendinizden bahsedin ve sorunuzu alalım. Buyurun.
Münevver Uğurlu, Samsun İş Kadınları Yönetim Kurulu Başkanı, aynı zamanda Samsun Canik Belediyesi Kadın Meclisi Yönetim Kurulu Başkanıyım. Ekip arkadaşlarımla birlikte geldik. Bizi buraya davet eden Güler Hanım'a ve Sabancı ailesine çok teşekkür ediyoruz bu güzel program hazırladıkları için. Biz istihdam tabii ki bizim konumuz, iş kadınları olduğu için ve belediyemiz de buna önem veriyor. Ama aynı zamanda şiddete maruz kalmış kızlarımıza da çalışıyoruz. Kırsalda olsun ve de ilçede, bölgemizde. Bizim şimdi amacımız sürdürülebilir olması açısından. Sevgili Waris ve Amanda'ya sormak istiyorum. Bizim çalıştığımız gruplarda onların ayakta durabilmeleri için, şiddete maruz kalmış kızlar için, onlarla birlikte olduklarında biz çünkü istihdam ve eğitimi veriyoruz, sağlıyoruz ama sürdürülebilirliğini sağlamak çok zorlanıyoruz bu konuda. Çünkü gönülleri kırgın. Bu kırgınlıklarını kenara koyup yollarına devam etmeleri için mücadele vermek istiyoruz biz. Mentorluk yapmak istiyoruz. O üniversitemizde ve uzmanlarımızla biz İl Koordinasyon Kurulu'yla çalışıyoruz. Ama bakıyorum, ben de bir anneyim. Gönülleri kırgın. Bu kırgınlığı atamıyor çocuklar işlerinden. Bunun için acaba bizimle olmuş olsalardı orada, Ne söylerlerdi eğitimimizde bu çocuklara? Teşekkür ediyorum.
Çok teşekkür ediyoruz. Yeah, Amanda.
Well, thank you for your question and welcome to all of you for being here today. It sounds like you're doing really great work here in Turkey. Congratulations on that. I can answer that question only as a survivor of violence myself. And I can tell you that for those girls whose hearts are broken, healing is possible. Because I'm experiencing healing all these years later on the other side of violence. And so I know that it's possible because I live it, but it's a commitment that they need to make to themselves, because that's where they will find the healing, is inside of themselves. And it sounds like you're doing wonderful support with therapists and people around them to help them get to that place where they can feel confident again about themselves on the other side of being diminished through violence. I find so much inspiration in community as well, a community of other survivors of violence, other women who've been through the same, and maybe that's something that these women would find healing in as well. You know, being connected with each other in ways that are supportive, where conversations, really deep healing conversations, facilitated conversations with therapists can be had to storytell. And you know, I have found so much healing in narrative and an expression of the story of what happened to me. And it certainly doesn't have to be for everybody on a stage like this, but even with another person or in a small group of other survivors, there can be so much support and resource in that sense of community.
Speak out. It's one way to deal with it.
Yes.
Waris?
That's exactly the way or the word. It is amazing that I am sitting here to give an advice, such an advice that you ask, because I was that little girl one time, and I had no one to help me advise, or not even to talk, no one to share. As a little Somali child, you couldn't. You cannot talk about FGM, first of all. You cannot talk about domestic abuse. You cannot talk about violence at home, or you cannot talk about even rape or abuse. You can't. There's no one to talk to. So you really have to find your own way. Well, this is what I did. But these young girls are not in that place. They got you. I wish I had you then. But they got places and people like you. I go back to, again, the education. I had none of that to understand ABC. I had also, you have all the today, technology, anything you need to, where you want to know, you find. So there's a lot to be learned. All you need is yourself now, is left. It's you. Get up and follow the dream you want in life and focus on that. That you are good, you're okay, you're going to be fine. Believe me on that, you're going to be fine. You come through all of it. One day you will look back and say, God darn, how did I do that? How did I do it? But you will, because it's all in us. Yeah? So these beautiful little girls will be fine.
Hopefully. Başka soru alabilir miyim? Beyefendiden. Erkeklere şans verelim. Buyurunuz.
Yes, you. Yes.
Size de vereceğim. Buyurunuz. Mikrofonu rica edelim. Mikrofonu rica edelim.
Ben biraz spesifik bir soru soracağım. Adım Reşat Egeli. İngilizce, Fransızca, İtalyanca, İspanyolca ve Japonca dillerinden profesyonel turist rehberliği yapıyorum. Gruplarıma anlattığım bu konuyu detaylı olarak anlatırım. Bir defa biraz önce filmde gördüğümüz konu bir kadın sünneti. Bu hangi ülkelerde uygulanıyor? Bir de bundan başka İngilizce infibulation dediğimiz, buradaki topluluktan özür dilerek sözlükte yazdığı şekilde anlatmam gerekirse, klitoris dudaklarının birbirlerine bağlanması suretiyle cinsel birleşmenin engellenmesi denen başka bir operasyon var. Bu operasyonda hangi ülkelerde uygulanıyor? Bunu acaba biliyor mu kendisi?
It's 97 countries. And rest of Asia, almost half of Asia, where all the Muslims are.
But,
all the Muslim nations.
okay.
Yes, there's three, and they have, the worst one is infibulation, the one they wipe it up and then they sew the whole vagina. Yes, we stop there, okay? So you get that book.
No, I think the gentleman's questions goes beyond that. Maybe he wants to ask whether it's a general practice still, because it's,
Yes,
I mean,
it
many
is.
people believe that it's just an old tradition
No,
or it's not
now,
practiced anymore.
it's still
So maybe
going
you
all
want
over the place. Yes, it's practiced today.
to- Yeah.
Yes, my friend.
Okay. Arkadaki beyefendiye.
İyi günler. İsmim Saruhan Singen. İstanbul'daki Down Cafe'nin kurucusuyum aynı zamanda. Tabii bu kadar bu yaşadıkları karmaşa içinde belki gözlem yapamamış olabilirler ama insan sevgisinin bir de bizim yönümüzdeki olanı var. Biliyorsunuz zihinsel engellilerin sevgileri çok büyük aslında. Böyle bir fırsat hiç yakalamışlar mı bu hayatları içinde? Böyle bir şeyle karşılaşmışlar mı? Zihinsel engellilerle böyle bir çalışma fırsatı bulmuşlar mı acaba?
Amanda?
Well, I do quite a bit of speaking around the world for different mental health groups. I myself have post-traumatic stress disorder after everything that happened to me, and it's been quite a journey actually, just figuring out what takes place in my own mind and body now with post-traumatic stress disorder. So I have a great deal of compassion and admiration, really, for people who live with different mental health issues.
Waris?
I hate this all the time. People ask me this. Oh, you fight for female mutilation. No, I fight for all humanity and against all injustice.
Yeah, I think maybe the question goes to not only to all women, but especially women, handicapped women. It's a big threat for them also, violation and rape.
Of course, I'm
and
sure.
It's a big. They don't have a.
They have no. But they shouldn't
ability
be
to talk about it.
Separate
Besides.
from anyone else or
Yeah.
the rest of the society. We should be all included, and they should have a really people who speak for this, for them, and stand for them, and we should have a great support to whatever that they need, because they not only are they handicapped but also a woman, and we don't know what they go through. Nobody speak for them really, or speak with them. So I wouldn't mind getting involved in that myself, because like I said, any problem is my problem. I'll go for it.
One question, maybe you can include also your personal experience, but it's maybe follow up to your question. I mean, what about the how to deal with the psychology of the parents? I mean, it's not only these little girls or even boys sometimes, or a woman who is facing violence or experiences like yours. What about your mother, for instance? I mean, I don't want to ask about your mother, but how she behaved and what was her journey in a way, and what to do about them, because it's not one person's experience, but also your entourage and
Right.
the
I
family's
think when
problem.
there's violence, it touches the whole family, and so in my case. of being kidnapped, I mean, that really affected my family because they were also put in the position of like having to actually quite literally save my life through the payment of a ransom. But the recovery from that has been really difficult. You know, I came home and then spoke to my family about the abuse that I had gone through. And yeah, it's been very difficult for my mom. She also strives every day to try to find forgiveness, but she says that would be easier to forgive somebody who hurt her than somebody who hurt her child. And so she's definitely on her own journey of recovery, which is very challenging for her.
This is something that maybe all these projects has to concentrate on too. Başka soru alabilir miyim?
Ben burada.
Meral Hanım buyurun. Siz, buyurun sorunuzu rica edeyim.
Ben Meral Tamer, gazeteciyim. Bu iki yürekli aktivist kadını büyük hayranlıkla dinledim. Çok teşekkür ederiz. Benim sorum var ise, ben Türkiye'de kadın sünneti olduğunu da söyledi. Türkiye'de de olduğunu söyledi. Bunu herhangi bir Birleşmiş Milletler verisine dayanarak mı? Yani bunu burada kürsüde söylediğine göre biraz daha bunu açabilirse biz de belki ilgileniriz. Ben böyle bir ben bilmiyorum yani biz Türkiye'de kadın sünneti olduğunu bilmiyoruz. Eğer varsa vahim bir şey ve üzerine de gidebiliriz belki.
I don't exactly know how many girls are mutilated in Turkey, but we do know that it brings the communities from not original Turkish, but like a Kurdish and Kazakhstan and all these places. They do practice. Therefore, they are in Turkey too. But I don't know exactly the estimate number because I don't have it. But that's something we need to research and find and look and really get on it. Because it cannot be acceptable here.
But is it? I mean, is it practice? It's a common practice among the Muslim societies only, or in Africa it's just or in other part of the world it's also mostly Muslim.
Yes, in Arabia they do it too. You know, so it's where most of a Muslim nation exists.
But actually, it's maybe not directly related to the religion. Do you think it's related to the religion?
Well, that's the reason they use it. Whether it's, of course, we know it's nothing to do with religion. Yeah, it don't. Religion is used so much without people understanding. This book, there's a lot of people who don't really know what is inside and at the same time believe some of it or what they think is what. So again, my mother cannot read the Quran. My father can't read the Quran. Therefore he prays, but still he prays 5 times and still follows what he believed that it is in this book, including all this terrible torture against women and humanity. I don't know. So it's manipulation of a lot to do with manipulation. That I do say it, but also to do with lack of understanding this religion, what it means, what is real and what is not, what is acceptable, what is logical, what is they don't know.
Okay.
So we have to really educate the people about this too.
Hello, my name is Türkan Sabancı, member of Board of Trustees of Health and Education Foundation. I want to address my question to Waris Dirie. I want to know if you know the estimation of FGM during your childhood and today, after going through all these.
I wish to know all now. I still don't believe how much it is. I don't believe it's 2 million.
Is there a dramatic?
200 million. I don't believe because who's really running around villages in places in the world where it's all practice? Who counting it? Nobody. First of all, they keep it secret. You can't just go on to, and so it is more than it says. So I would like to know too. So one day, if you find out, we'll Let's work together.
All through education
Yeah,
and
exactly.
campaign.
Yes.
Is there a dramatic decline? I want to learn about that.
Is there decline?
Yeah.
Let me find that out. I don't believe so. I don't believe so. How can it be? Because the number is going up. Therefore, there is laws, but what law? What use is the law if you don't follow the law? They exist. There's like maybe 3 countries in the world where there's no law against FGM. Somalia is one of them. But still, people, they do it.
And I want to thank you for your dedication.
No, but I think are you done with
I
your
want to congratulate both of you for your precious dedication.
Thank you, my love.
Teşekkür ederiz. Buyurun arkadaki hanımefendi.
Merhabalar. Ben de 2 erkek çocuk annesiyim. Ve Türkiye'de kadın sünneti belki yok ya da bilmiyoruz ama erkek sünneti var ve çok küçük yaşlarda yapılıyor. Ve ben bir psikoloğum aynı zamanda ve kendi çocuklarıma onların vücuduna, onların izni olmadan müdahale etmek bölümünde çok ciddi sorunlar yaşadım. Ve bu ülkede hiç konuşulmayan bir şey. Ve o dönemde hem psikolog arkadaşlarım hem doktor arkadaşlarımla konuştuğumda niye bu kadar büyütüyorsun? Bunda hiçbir sorun yok falan dediler. Büyük oğluma 5 yaşındayken yaptırdık. O kadar açıklamamıza falan rağmen bence gene de bir travmaydı. Ve babası bunun çok normal olduğunu düşünüyordu. Ben bir kadının benim başıma gelmedi ama benim başıma gelse ne hissederim diyerek çok kötü hissediyordum. Küçük oğluma ise büyüyünce kendisi karar versin diyerek biraz uzattıkça uzattım. O dönemde eşimden ayrı olduğum için de çok biraz daha fazla gücüm vardı diyeyim çocuk benimle olduğu için. Ama 10 yaşına geldiğinde hatta 8-9 yaşından sonra arkadaşlarımın arasında ya görürlerse ben utanırsam demeye başladı. Yani o kadar büyük bir grup baskısı var ki burada tabii. Şimdi bunun biyolojik açıdan bir sürü farklı şeyleri söyleniyor. Bu vardır yoktur ama milyonlarca erkek de böyle bir süreçten geçiyor. Ve yine kendilerine o yaşta kendi vücutlarıyla ilgili hiçbir karar veremedikleri bir dönemde ne kadarı nasıl açıklanıyor bilmiyorum. Bizim ülkemizde 20 yıl öncesine kadar anestezi diye bir şey de yoktu ve bildiğiniz acı çekerek yaşıyordu çocuklar bunu bence. Tamam törenler eşliğinde, düğünler eşliğinde onlara paralar verilerek falan yapılıyor. Ve ilginçtir ki ben bununla ilgili psikolojide bir araştırma da göremiyorum. Yani çok fazla araştırılacak konu var ama bu böyle ilginç bir şey. Belli konular hiçbir şekilde girilmez oluyor. Biz ne kadar bilimsel olduğumuzu düşünürsek bile bazı şeyler var ki girmiyoruz. Ve bunun küçük yaşta böyle bir şey yaşamış erkeklerin üzerindeki etkisi, sonradan şiddet eğilimine olan katkısı, belki işte Amanda'nın o genç çocuklar bir şey yapıp acaba bağlantısı var mı yok mu? Yani kendime de, camiamıza da ve herkese de böyle bir koca bir alan olduğunu düşünüyorum ve gerçekten çok büyük bir mesele olduğunu düşünüyorum.
Teşekkür ederiz.
I heard this question so many times because it's so close to mutilation is a mutilation, and I feel absolutely the same way I feel female genital mutilation because I don't understand again what is the reason of this too. For what is it? Okay, some say it's for cleansing, but I am not dirty. I took a shower. I'm clean. What's the problem? I'm sorry, but I don't understand. It's not funny what I'm saying. Really, I'm not making a fun out of it, but it's senseless.
I think that's a hard question to answer. I mean, certainly the traumas that we go through, physical traumas like that, it make imprints on us for the rest of our life, and that could certainly contribute to acting out in other ways as adults that could be violent, certainly.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Definitely. I remember you said the boys didn't have anesthesia. I didn't have a little girl for all they did to me. I had to go through on my own. So it is disgustingly terrible, and it's really, it's the same.
I'm Rana. I work for Sabanci Foundation. My question is about your philanthropic efforts. You talked about the foundations you established to address these social issues, but they're very hard to address alone. So my question is, do you collaborate with other foundations who work in the same area?
Yeah, I'll say for us, we have always found, especially working in a country where there's such security concerns like there are in Somalia, it's much better to work in collaboration with other groups that are on the ground that obviously know the lay of the land a lot better than just coming in from the outside and thinking you know what to do. You know, we work with some really amazing Somali activists. There's a wonderful woman there, Somalia's first female gynecologist, Dr. Hawa Abdi. We work in partnership with her foundation. We've done a lot of work there with her.
No. I'm a one-woman show, my friend.
Teşekkür ederim. Serpin Alparslan ben, gazeteciyim. 2 melek görüyorum burada. Kendilerini özverilerinden dolayı da takdir ediyorum. Ama bir konu var ki şu anda yanan bir alev, Ezidiler. Ezidilerle ilgili bir planlama yaptınız mı? Bu konuyu biliyor musunuz? Ezidiler hakkında dünyada 500.000 Ezidi var ve şu anda belki 50.000 kaldı. Belki yok oldular. Bu konuda fikriniz var mı ve onlar için bir şey yapmayı düşündünüz mü hiç? Farkında mısınız Ezidilerin vahşetine?
Amanda, maybe
Suriye'de yaşanan küçük bir kabile ve inançları Hristiyan ve Müslüman oldukları için, Müslüman olmadıkları için de cezalandırılan, IŞİD tarafından cezalandırılan bir kabile bu. Bunlar için bir farkındalık yapabilir misiniz?
And we have many Yazidi refugees in Turkey after the Syrian war started. So.
Yeah, well, I'll comment on that. Well, yes, I've been following in the news the terrible violence against the women especially, and how so many thousands of them have been abducted as sexual slaves. It's something that I think about a lot, actually, and have I done anything to create awareness or support of those women? I actually haven't. Though I would like to, and it's something that's very much on my mind these days. And if I had an opportunity in some way to support maybe an organization that was doing work with those women, I would certainly welcome that.
To you,
I haven't heard this news. I'm sorry.
there are so many
I'm
refugees
chasing my
all
own
over the world. So.
trouble, so
Yeah.
I didn't hear this. Forgive me.
You know, after the Syrian war, actually, we have a huge humanitarian crisis in this part of the world. I mean, there is a tragedy also, likewise in Africa or now in Middle East. So she was just mentioning one of those Christians from Syria. They are refugees right now in the neighboring countries, and their position is highly critical, like other refugees. So she wanted to mention about that. Maybe you can work on that issue too.
No,
so.
I need to move on something because I cannot say anything about this. I don't know anything about it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Ben bir paylaşımda bulunmak istiyorum. Meltem Kurtsan, Kagider Kadın Girişimciler Derneği kurucu başkanıyım. Waris'in bir kere öncelikle 2 cesur kadını kutluyorum. Waris'in sauna deneyiminden yola çıkarak bir anımı paylaşmak istiyorum. Sene 2000 Birleşmiş Milletler'de binasında, büyük salonunda dünyanın kadın girişimcileri, geri kalkınmakta olan ülkelerin kadın girişimcileri olarak Birleşmiş Milletler İsviçre, Cenevre'ye davetliyiz. Büyük bir salondayız. Salonun 2 kapısı var. Birinden çıkınca bir tuvalet, diğerinden çıkınca bir tuvalet var. Birisinden çıktığınızda herhalde biri kadın, biri erkek tuvaletidir diye düşünüyorsunuz. Ama bakıyorsunuz ki ikisi de erkek tuvaleti. Kadınların tuvaleti ise ta koridorun sonunda küçücük bir tuvalet. Yani ayrımcılık varsa, Birleşmiş Milletler'de dahi varsa bugün, bunun da üzerinde durmak gerekir diye düşünüyorum. Ne diyorsunuz?
So your comment.
I like this. Yes. You see? Discrimination. But they don't think how stupid they are. They don't realize, hey, there's a two zone, I will lock one up, I will just. But they just, hey, you can't do this. If you do it at least in a smart way. The guy I asked, why is my son not on? And the man is on, there's nobody in it. Every day we gotta chase life and live life and get it done, this and that, and I have to come and deal with the toilet and the son. Let's move on with life with the dignity and the respect together. Okay, together, we are together, so let's move on together. We live together, we associated, mother, son, daughter, husband, we all together. You cannot make me less than, what do you think you are? Huh? We made the same way. God made us the same. You didn't build yourself.
I have to wrap up now this seminar, but very briefly, maybe you want to mention us, what's the official position of the United Nations about female genital mutilation? Is there any act or is there any...
Let me bring you back to the centuries. I don't work with UN any longer.
But, I mean,
more than 10 years ago, I have no idea what the UN do. I don't know. I am not on UN. I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, when it comes to FGM, nobody's acting much except, these people who believe...
It's not officially forbidden or it's not officially banned or... No.
There's work to be done. And we need to just wipe this. We need a really serious laws. That you need to be punished if you continue to do this. And it's not just FGM, it's any wrongness.
Amanda, last words? Or you want to add anything? Just to finish?
Well, sure. I guess then I'll just take this opportunity to once again just say what a pleasure it was to be here and an opportunity for me to once again heal myself through storytelling. And so I really appreciate everybody's role in that today, being like such a wonderful, supportive, and attentive audience. It's been a real pleasure to be here.
Thank you very much.
I want to say something. No.
Yeah.
I want to say, first of all, how many years I wanted to come and live here, but I'm not so sure anymore. No, I love you, but things need to change, yeah? Things need to change, Turkey, to be in order to move up with the world, with a great love and respect, yeah? Second, I want to say to the young ladies and any woman, female, that you think you can't do anything, or you don't know how to do it, or you are in a place where you think, how can I do this? Find your strength. You have the strength that you can do it. Do not shut your mouth except any abuse or injustice in your life or unkindness. You can't do better than your life. Chase your love and dream and joy in life to live. You can. Live your life.
Bravo. Ben de huzurlarınızda iki konuğumuza da Sabancı Vakfı olarak çok teşekkür etmek istiyorum. I would like to thank you very much for your works and all the experiences that you shared with us today. And thank you very much for joining us, and it was really precious and unique for us to hear from you. Çok teşekkür ediyorum hakikaten. Durup bazen düşünmemiz gerekiyor. Kadın şiddetinin çok farklı boyutlarıyla konuşuyoruz ama bugün yurt dışından iki konuğumuzla konuşmak fırsatını bulduk. İkisi çok bambaşka yerlerden gelip, bambaşka geçmişlerden gelip ama bir noktada kesişen ve o noktada da susmamak gerektiğini bizlere gösteren iki isim. Dinlemek hem insanı bir taraftan tüylerini ürpertiyor ama diğer taraftan da eminim hepinize aynı gücü vermiştir. Daha fazla konuşmamız, daha fazla paylaşmamız gerekiyor. Bir kez daha çok teşekkür ederim geldiğiniz için. bizlerle birlikte olduğunuz için bu sabah. Sayın Güler Sabancı'yı buraya davet etmek istiyorum. Bir aile fotoğrafı çektirelim hep birlikte. Ve umarız bu çalışmalar sonucunda biraz olsun kadına yönelik şiddeti, çocuklarımıza yönelik şiddeti engelleyebiliriz. Sayın Sabancı buyurun.